Okay, we are live right now. A little bit later than usual. Apologies for that. Bam, 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 bam. All right, cool. I think everything's good now. I decided to go a little bit later than usual to give Alterrock a few minutes with his viewers before they all come to my stream, because that's definitely what happened. Oh, my Minecraft needs to be relaunched because it's not maximizing. Who got first? Congrats, Alien Lucky, on getting first. Congrats, Tortoise Goldfish, on getting first on Twitch. How are you guys doing today? We're back to the Sheep Fricker. It's been a few days. No, it's been like over a week. No, it's probably been close to 2 weeks since I've worked on this, so... Oh, you said you didn't want to do this? I changed my mind. Thank you very much for resubbing, Tortoise Goldfish. Appreciate you very much. Don't look at that top title or else you'll know what the next short is, chat. And you guys aren't allowed to know that. Shh. Don't tell anybody. All right. What sound does a cat make? Probably something like, I think it's something like that. I love having a gain dial on my mic. It makes it so easy to just randomly turn up the gain without any warning. I'm being so for real. You're the best streamer / YouTuber. Thank you. I try. I don't know about the best, but I like to think I'm like maybe in the top 10,000. Which out of all the YouTubers is pretty high. Okay, let's go. So it's been, like I said, it's been about 2 weeks since I've played on this world. So I basically have no idea what I was doing last time I was on here. I completely forgot. How long is this stream going to be in Imperial units? Like two Death Stars long or something? Or no, that's the Republic. Is there like the Imperial? I don't know. Alright, chat, this is the location of the Sheep Fricker. The build that I will finish and hopefully post a video on, and hopefully my channel will not be destroyed for posting it. I fear my biggest thing with making a video about this, a live stream won't get seen by that many people. My fear, though, I have a genuine fear that I'm genuinely scared of the possibility that this video either gets demonetized or completely removed from YouTube for being like against community guidelines or something. I don't know if that'll happen. I feel like I've definitely seen worse on YouTube, but you know. Stream will be around 1 nap in Imperial time. What is 1 nap worth of time? Why do I have all this deep slate and stuff? I'm trying to let's see what items I already have. I'm gonna drop these over here. Wow, you're close to me. Bro was almost gonna give me a kiss. Okay, we got sticky piston, then we have regular piston. Don't let me let those despawn. Sticky piston, regular piston. I think I have observers. I have observers, slime blocks, polished andesite. I think I have deep slate too. I have deep slate and then deep slate bricks. Okay. These guys are moaning in my ear, bro. And like, I don't know. It just like, it's just a little weird is all I'm saying, okay? Oh, chat, what block did I decide? Oh man, it was so long ago. What block did I decide we were gonna replace coal ore with? There was definitely a block. I just can't remember what it was. How long will the stream be? They're usually about 2 hours. Why does YouTube take down video like you making a sheep fricker, and yet I can see video of a man's foot hanging on by just a piece of skin? I don't know. I'm not in charge of YouTube. I don't know if YouTube will take it down. I made the video with the giant sheep fricker on, I made the short with the giant sheep fricker, and it got 500,000 views. It's not taken down. But the reason I'm scared is because I posted that to TikTok, and TikTok took it down and gave me a, like, community guidelines violation, which, like, if I get 3 of those, my account gets deleted, I think. So I don't want to, you know, I don't want to risk getting that on YouTube, but I also kind of already put a lot of work and time into this, and I feel like a lot of people would be very disappointed if it never got turned into a video, you know? So I feel like my justification, if YouTube takes it down, I'm gonna get mad because Dream is the most popular YouTuber on the platform, and he has regularly sheep fricked DeQuavis, so I feel like I should be okay. Are you going to balance making sheep fricker and Squid Game? I'm going to make Squid Game and then continue doing sheep fricker. Thoughts on Technoblade hitting 20 million subs? It's awesome. Biggest taken down, remove all the parts that mention a sheep fricker. I've actually been thinking, when the video got taken down on TikTok, I thought it would be very funny to make a short that's like, hey guys, I built the world's largest sheep fricker, but I can't show it on camera because TikTok took down my last video that showed it on camera, and I don't want to get my TikTok account banned. And then I feel like not only is that kind of funny, but it's also would, like, for sure get people to go, it would for sure get people to go watch the full video, because they would be like, oh, I need to see what this looks like. How bad can it be if TikTok took it down, you know? So it's like low-key kind of big brain. I will see this at least if it gets removed. Yeah, true. I got the same thing when someone went back and forth behind me in a Roblox in a short. I wasn't even a part of the joke, but I got warned. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, oh, and you know, the main concern to me is not, my main concern is that YouTube wouldn't give me 1 strike because I have 50 live streams doing it. My concern is that they would strike every single one of my live streams, which is obviously more than 3. You can get 3 strikes and then your channel is banned. And so, like, my fear would be YouTube sees the sheep fricker video, and then they take that down, and then they also see the sheep fricker live streams, and then they take all of them down and just ban my channel immediately, instantly. I doubt they would do that, because I think the only way that it's getting banned is based on, like, people reporting it, so unless a lot of people get offended by it, it should be fine, but making videos are kind of a gamble these days. Well, it depends on what you're making. Like, I can't deny, I read through the TikTok community guidelines, and it says no bestiality. And the sheep fricker is bestiality, but also it's a video game. It's like literally a block game. So it's kind of like, I actually didn't know that was a rule to begin with, but although, like, intuitively you would expect that to be a rule, right? But, like, also it's a block game, you know? It's a statue, it's a block game. I didn't really think that was gonna happen. And I don't think it will happen on YouTube, but it's a little scary to post it. First words is bestiality. Home Depot tree. Who is named Home Depot tree? It's somebody. I thought Dashbot just randomly, like, gained sentience and decided to send the link to a Home Depot tree, but I think somebody in chat is named Home Depot tree and it's just responding to them. If any, what's your biggest regret for this world? Biggest regret. Not making better videos when I first started. But then again, like, that's the process. But, like, if I could go back in time, I'm pretty sure I could make good enough videos that every single one of them would have went viral. And then, in that hypothetical, where all of my long-form videos went viral, I maybe could have just been a long-form YouTuber, which I'm very happy being a Shorts YouTuber. Like, primarily a Shorts YouTuber. But it would be nice, like, basically how my time works right now is 90% of my time is spent making shorts, and then occasionally I have extra time, and today I had that extra time, and what I did with that extra time was I started making clips. I'm gonna try to start posting clips to my second channel that will link to the streams, because I want to, my biggest goal is to, like, I care more about streaming than I do long form or anything. I really want to have, you know, packed live streams and whatnot, so I'm gonna start doing that. And by the way, with that being said, guys, please clip things. If you clip something good, I might give you, or if you clip something good and I use it in a video and I post it, I will give you some channel points. So clip things for me, and that will just help me, and then I'll give you channel points. One thing I think would have been better is if you explain how you got all the materials you use. I feel like I do use that. I feel like I didn't I? I'm pretty sure I would be like, so I built this farm and then to get the materials. I don't recall ever not explaining how I got this stuff. Not gonna lie, I can't clip anything. Oh, well, that's okay. I don't know. I don't have a lot of regrets in this world, honestly. Oh, it's lightning. It's thundering. Thundering is the word. Do I have anything that I need? Like, should I be using this opportunity to get skulls? I don't know if I actually really need them. I need a bunch of cracked deep slate tiles. So I need to make those into tiles, and then I need to crack them. I have 3 Home Depot trees and 6 Chick-fil-A trees. Oh, I love the Chick-fil-A trees. Sounds like you're talking about weed or something. I don't know how you would be getting weed from Chick-fil-A of all places, but it's kind of what it sounds like to me. How much do I need? Oh, I think I have more than enough. 18 stacks. Oh yeah, I actually have like just about enough. Okay, that's good. Whee! Someone should develop a Dashbot AI and make it very offensive. That'd be pretty funny, not gonna lie. Eye catcher, Dash noticed me. I forgot about people saying eye catcher. Oh, Man, this is what happens when you don't play on your world for multiple weeks. I just forgot that I had already made those. Well then, what do I do with these? Okay, I actually don't have enough there. Because I need like a couple stacks more. So, we'll do that. We'll come back. Do you notice me? I do notice you, Home Depot tree. Exclamation point dash? What would that even do? I love the big sheep in a boat with an end rod outline. Yeah. Same. Okay. Oh, do I have the oak stripped logs? Oh, that's what I was doing, I think. I think that's what I was doing last time. Chat, it's stripping time. Who's ready to strip? I know I am. Yay! Yay! Stripping time. Wood stripping, of course. If you're thinking about anything else, that's inappropriate, and I do not approve. Oh. Wait, I could have sworn I had... Do I not have logs? Clip that. Don't clip that, chat. Don't clip that. I want to one day make like a whole compilation, or well, actually, ideally, I would like it if somebody else did this. How did I get an ominous bottle? Ideally, somebody else make this so that I don't have to, because, I mean, this is usually the kind of thing that fans do anyway. I feel like it would be kind of weird if I posted a compilation like this of myself. But I think it would be really funny to have like a 30-minute long compilation that's just me saying sus things. I think that that would be quite amusing. Let's see how much wood we have over here. Is this the Big Booty farm? That is Big Booty's farm. That is, in fact. That's not even something sus. That's literally just his username. Bro's name is Big Booty 17. I need how many stripped... Okay, I need 3. Oh, goodness. We have to strip 3 whole shulker boxes. This is going to take a while, chat. What is the end rod supposed to symbolize? The American way and freedom. It symbolizes being able to do whatever I want because I'm an American and I'm proud to be one. Actually, am I? I don't know. America's kind of gone to shit right now. But you know what? It is what it is. Still glad I was born here as opposed to... There are definitely worse places to be born. And America was pretty great for a while. Still not too bad, but definitely on a decline right now. Politics. Ugh. Dashbum's talking about politics, guys. Cover your ears. Please read this. Make KFC. Why? Are you eating a sandwich right now? How did you know? My webcam isn't even on. Fast right click. All right, time to do this for a while, chat. Stripping time. Gotta love not living in the USA. Yeah, for real, lucky. Dash has wood. Yeah. Got a lot of wood, too. And I gotta strip my wood. Out of context dash pump, exactly. Somebody please make that. That would be very... I would enjoy that. I'm just not gonna do that. Dash using a macro? I use macros like all the time. Check clips. You better not have clipped something that I told you not to clip. You better not have clipped something that I said... that I explicitly told you not to clip. You know what's crazy? I just realized, how is it... It's going into my offhand, even though my offhand doesn't have any in it. That's weird, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't think... I feel like you wouldn't think it would work that way. As a European American is burger and democracy. Oh, wait. As a European, America is burger and democracy. I can't read. Sorry about that. Probably a visual glitch? Yeah, I think so. What's up, swag? How's it going? Dash, there's men in your room? Where? Aw, man. Damn it. You guys lied to me. Dash pump sounds close to something? What do you mean by that? Like Dashing Pumpkin the 4th, I think you mean? Cheeseburger, democracy, and freedom fries. I joined your Discord for Chula. She's too cute. Chula is adorable. We love Chula. Guys, join my Discord. If you do !Discord in the chat, you'll get the Discord link. Join my Discord. I send pretty much daily pictures of Chula there. So, what happened to Dash Pum 1, 2, and 3? That's the lore. It's in the channel trailer. Go watch the channel trailer. Does it help if I clip things and send them in .mp4 instead of just YouTube clips? Not really. No. I would say it's better to just clip them on YouTube. Ideally, I'm going to just try to clip things myself. Like if I want to save a clip, I'm going to just use replay buffer for it, because that way it doesn't have like the background music in it. I'm making a video about Dash out of context. W. Oil up Dash. Like what kind of oil we talking? Like the oil, like crude oil? Your Discord link doesn't work? Does it really not work? Damn. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix my Discord link not working. I didn't even see anyone type it in chat. I swear, bro. I swear, chat. Discord tells you that, like, if you use the Discord link, right? Or, like, if you can select your Discord link to be set up so that it never expires, but then it still will expire. Like, I don't know. I don't get what the deal is, but it does. I don't know how to even check if a Discord link is working. That appears to have worked. Can somebody else try the Discord and tell me if it works? It just seemed to have worked for me. Also, chat, everyone make sure to like this stream if you're enjoying it. Bro's game is frozen because I tabbed out. Say time to oil up. No. Why are you Gar? I was just born Gar. Check clips, there are 2 now. No. Gar like fish, yeah. I was born in the... Chat, where does a Gar live? Hey Siri, where are Gar from? The majority of the more than 160 species of Garas are native to Asia, but about 1/5... Okay, I wanted to know, are Gar freshwater or saltwater? Hey Siri, are Gar freshwater or saltwater? Freshwater. I was born in the freshwater because I am a Gar, and I swim around all day, and I do Gar-like things. Stop being so Gar. What do you have against Gar people? Are you Garophobic? Would Siri even do anything if I said that? Hold on, I'm muting my mic and finding out. Siri displayed it on my phone screen, but did not say it out loud. Dash is actually streaming underwater right now, but you can't tell. Yeah, exactly. He's not a pumpkin, he's a Gar. If only he didn't mute it. She didn't even say it out loud. So. Oh, is the Discord link not working still? Is it just not working? Somebody said, okay, got Discord to work. Somebody else said it timed out. I feel like I've tried the Discord link before and it has worked for me. Like I've gone on my alt account on Discord. and it's worked fine, but I had to copy and paste it into the invite area. That's weird. It's weird that you couldn't click it. I do not know why that would be. It was me, I think. Okay, I hope so, because I don't know why it wouldn't work otherwise. Stop promoting yourself. It's not like you're the streamer. You're so right. I gotta promote the real streamer, Chula. Yeah. He was born in October, so he has a human pumpkin mutation. I'm a human and pumpkin during most months, but during Gar Pride Month, which is right now, in case you don't know, I'm a Gar. So, can you get Chula? She's downstairs. She's downstairs, and my room is not clean enough to bring her up here. I really need to clean my room though, so that I can bring her up here. Should I like set a date? When should I like say is going to be Chula's stream? Do I have anything Friday? I don't. Should I say Friday is Chula's stream? Chat, you guys need to remind me like every day. Chula stream Friday. You need to remind me coming up on Friday. We will do Chula stream. It'll be, or maybe I could do, I mean, yeah, Friday will be like high pixel, I'm pretty sure, so, but you became a Gar pumpkin. Yeah, exactly, you get it. Chula's Dash's bunny. Yeah, Chula's my bunny. I have to clean up my room a decent bit to have room for her to hop around in. Man, this is a lot of stripping that we're doing, chat. It's very annoying. What should I do? Should we fly around? Here's the, oh, that's interesting. Here's the sheep. The actual machine isn't done yet, but the sheep is there. This is my cobblestone generator that I accidentally let blow up because I'm pretty sure I like logged out while it was running and then it just blew itself up. We have over here, here's a world tour for you guys, but just this area. We have a nice little, this is a lovely little moss farm, and this moss farm is powering this wood farm that runs all the time. It's a wood farm that doesn't need me to be in the area to run. It basically just bone meals these moss blocks, and then occasionally a sapling gets planted and it grows it, and then it harvests it. It's designed by Raiseworks. Why are you doing this? Because it's gonna save this world. It's gonna be my netherite. It's gonna be my netherite. My netherite command block farm. It's gonna get me netherite command blocks. So that's why we're doing it. Everyone knows the netherite command block is the most valuable block in the game. How old is your child? Chula is 9 years old. How are you flying? This is the freaking this is free cam. Somebody said you aren't SB 737. You're right, I'm better. Oh. Poor guy. He'll never get to see the inside of the chest unless I run out of, if I run out before this guy despawns, maybe he'll save him. Or if chat wants me to save this log, I maybe would if enough people wanted me to save the log. He's flying because Dash is actually cheating. True. Make a diamond beacon in under an hour. I don't know if I can. I'm curious. Chat, we're at 35 likes. If we get to 50 likes, I'll save the log. We need to get to 50 likes though for me to save the log. Do not save it. Everyone help me save the log. Save it, then throw it on you in lava. Everyone help me hit 50 likes and we save the log. Followed your advice to switch to sodium from Optifine, and that is maybe the best decision I made in Minecraft. $50 to save the log. I will also take $50 to save the log. How we doing? Do we have more likers? Oh, we're at 43. We need 7 more likes, chat. We need 7 more likes and I'll save the log. Everyone get your friends and family. Oh, we missed some, but some of them did not get stripped. It's okay. $100. If you give me $100, I will also do that. Can I dislike to sacrifice it? No. The options are save the log or don't save the log. Put the log on the throne. Make the wood a VIP because it's the chosen log. Why is the Home Depot tree spamming? Someone redeem small item and put it in your Hall of Fame. That would be funny, actually. Are we still stuck at 43 likes? I don't know if it's updated, chat. I think we might be still at 43 likes. Oh, no. Chat, you guys only have like 3 minutes left. You need to save the log. Guys, quick, everyone needs to like the stream or the log dies. The log is the chosen one. He was saying S. Yeah, and so the bot got him. This log is Gar, chat. It's Gar Pride Month. This log is Gar. Yes, watch the log die. No. We need to redeem small item. We do. Are you too broke, Shy Mai? You're not too broke. You redeem it, bro. You have 25,000 points. You know what I just thought of? That'd be kind of funny. If I ever make a torturing items video, I just edge the items by making a timer that's like 4 minutes and 59 seconds, and then it gets picked up by a hopper so it doesn't despawn. Alright, Shy Moai has saved the log, everyone. I thought it had despawned. The log is saved, chat. Thank you, Shy Moai. Or dang it, I just used all of that. Well, that was unfortunate. Shy Moai has saved the log, chat. I just need to remember which log this is. Because I don't want to accidentally lose it in a stack of items. Oh, I guess I should just go put it... Let me just go put it there now. How many? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I still have a lot of freaking logs. I don't know what this voice is. Place it? Do you want me to place it or do you want it in an item frame? Actually, does an item frame cost extra? I'm not even sure. I'll give you the item frame for free if it costs extra. It might cost extra, but I'm feeling generous for the log. Whee! All I want item free. Or alright, I want item frame. It does not? Okay. I couldn't remember it. Log is the real streamer. The log will be forever immortalized in Shy Moai's Hall of Fame plot. By the way, guys, if you don't know what the Hall of Fame is, I will explain. The Hall of Fame is in my future mega base, which I've been working on for a while. I took a break to work on the Sheep Fricker, but this is the mega base. And on the inside of the mega base, there is the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame is right here. And if you are a loyal enough fan and you get to 1 week of watch time, which is 168 hours, you will get you will automatically get, well, you have to redeem it for 0 points, but you'll be able to get a spot in the Hall of Fame, and you get a gravestone because you are my loyal soldiers who have tragically passed away, and now I have a grave, and I build whatever you want to honor your memory. Where is Shy Moai? And you can see we have all these people here. Oh, Shy Moai is here. Shy Moai is building the rat. Can you name it? Or is extra? I'm just gonna... I can't name it. That's extra. It's a grave because we were a no-life grinder. No-life stream grinder. Is this rat complete? I thought Shy Moai was building the rat, but bro still has 25,000 points. He's not building the rat. Is that fine, or where do you want it? I guess I should ask. On the black concrete. Okay. Which, like, front? Side? Even though this technically goes out of the bounds, I'm fine with that because it's not a full block. Front. So like this. Any rotation you want of the log. I want a Hall of Fame plot to reflect to represent my vision. Yeah, I mean, you can... I hope to see all of you guys in here eventually. There's currently a finite amount of spots, but I will expand it when needed. There's currently... We have 1, 2, 3, 4... We have 8, 9, 10, 11 taken spots. And then 1, 5, 9... 13 spots left. And then I'll have to expand it. I'm keeping my points for village games so I don't spend all my points for the rat. That's fair. He's a literal survivor, escaped the farm and got saved. Well, he didn't escape until he was already stripped. So I feel like he would be more of a survivor if he had made it out before getting stripped. But you know what? Fair enough. You got to 10th place? Oh, W. Wait, that's crazy. You're a mod, but you don't have Hall of Fame yet. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Whee! I only have 8 hours despite watching all your TS. All my tuberculosis screenings. I don't know. What does TS stand for? I think that's probably what TS stands for. Revoke his mod privileges. I meant to say streams. Do you chat during them? Because you only get it if you chat. Oh, I just realized I have to make sure this guy's started because we need lots and lots of honey blocks. Man. Okay, so we have almost 2. This farm is gonna take a year before we have enough, though. What day are we on? We're on day 6,961. I need to make a backup of the world after today. Don't let me forget that, chat. All right. No, I don't. I watch your streams while I play Minecraft. Oh, well, that's why. You have to, unfortunately, if you're on Twitch, you can lurk. But on YouTube, you have to be on YouTube for your watch time to count. You have to be chatting every 5 minutes. Twitch is better. I like both. I tend to find myself on Twitch probably more if I'm watching the stream. But I enjoy both. Where do you get your mods on Minecraft, Java, or Bedrock? I get my mods from CurseForge. Or not CurseForge, sorry. I get my mods not from CurseForge, from Modrinth. Modrinth is the better platform. CurseForge doesn't pay their modders very well, from what I understand. Which is why I use Modrinth. Don't send the 9-year-olds here. True. Bro's name is Diddy Car. You know how you have to build the redstone part in a specific way? Yeah, I do know that. I talked to the designer and he gave me advice, I think, on how to do it. Hopefully, I mean, I'm sure it will be hard, but I will hopefully be able to do it though. He also put a bunch of obsidian blocks around the schematic so that it wouldn't move. Or so that at least some of it wouldn't move. I don't know how much of it will still be movable, though. But yes, I do know that it's gonna be a nightmare to build because of that. What are Pumkoins? Pumkoins are the currency of the stream. You can use them to redeem a whole bunch of stuff that is in the description. So you know how I have a girlfriend? I didn't know that. AKA prediction, because I said as a joke, bet a creeper will leave you on 3 hearts, and a creeper exploded him. He said the prediction was on point. You clipped it? I don't... I do remember that. Did you send it in the clips channel? Maybe you did. She broke up with me because of the allegations. What? What allegations? Do you keep up with any sports? I keep up with hobby horsing. Hobby horsing needs to be an Olympic sport, chat. Again, no huzz. Understandable. Try hobby horsing. I hear that's where... I hear that's good for getting huzz. How many diamonds do you have? I have, like, probably 3 stacks of diamond blocks or something. You get Pumkoins just by typing messages in stream. If you type at least 1 message every 5 minutes, the next 5 minutes, the bot will know that you're active in chat and thus give you points. Give you Pumkoins. What's hobby horsing and will I regret looking it up? It's not, like, inappropriate. It's just really, really cringe. The best sport is making YouTube shorts and still having a good community, W. Thank you. Sometimes my community isn't the best, but I think it's generally pretty good. Where do you get your gunpowder? In real life or in Minecraft? Bro's richer than me? Yeah, I'm richer than the guy named Diamond. Best sport is rat spinning? Hobby horsing is so funny looking, chat. I don't know how many of you guys know what hobby horsing is, but every once in a while I'll get an Instagram reel of hobby horsing, and it's always Instagram reels, because Instagram reels is the place where the most out-of-pocket messages go, and the messages are always like, all the comments are just like, I would disown my child if they wanted to do this. Yeah. Hobby horsing is funny, though. In case you don't know what hobby horsing is, chat, hobby horsing is literally just pretend horseback riding. It's like, imagine, like, if you're playing... You know how some people play, like, Quidditch, and they run around while holding a broomstick under them? It's like that, but more embarrassing, because you, instead of holding a broomstick, you hold a stick with a horse head on it, and you jump over hurdles and stuff, like you are riding a horse, but you're not. Play the big globe mod. I think your PC can handle it. What is the big globe mod? I have not heard of that. Don't diss hobby horsing. Dude, the hobby horsers are gonna get me. They're gonna cancel me. Instagram is not known for having the best comments. They're pretty funny sometimes, but they're also not good a lot of the time. My sheep fricker, oh geez, I am actually so curious how many views it's at this point on Instagram. My sheep fricker video, the short I made, of the iron golem, the dancing iron golem trend with the sheep fricker, where I said that I won it. If you didn't see that, I wouldn't be surprised, because that video bombed on YouTube, and it bombed on TikTok. Well, actually, I think it did pretty well on TikTok until TikTok took it down for violating community guidelines. But of course, in the place where the most hellspawn of Earth live, Instagram Reels, let's check. I'm checking in just a moment how many views that lovely short got. It is at 26.3 million views on Instagram Reels. Because that's just awesome. Isn't that a reasonable amount of views? Yeah. Also, it did so well that some guy stole it on Twitter, and in his bio it says DM me for credit or removal. And I DM'd him and said take it down, and then he did not respond. So evidently DMing for credit or removal was not an option because it didn't work. He just doesn't respond. And because Twitter is the hellscape that it is, you can report posts for a number of things. One of those things is not content theft, because Twitter has so much content theft that I guess they just decided to not even let it be a thing that they have a problem with. You're just not even able to report content theft. What's my Instagram? It's just dashbum4. Fortunately, as some of you may know, my Instagram my username was randomly generated. And so the good thing about having a randomly generated username is nobody steals my account names. Now that I'm popular, they might, or like relatively popular, they might try to steal my account names, but thus far, like, because I got a TikTok and Instagram and stuff early on, nobody bothered to steal my random username, and, or it's not even about stealing, nobody else had the same idea for a username. Because if you want to make your name like Dream, you can bet your bottom dollar you're gonna have people who also want that same username, and so you're not going to be able to get that username, you know? But if you, however, if you have a random username like I do, then you can. Why are we watching a sheep machine video? Because it's awesome. This whole video is not even about the giant sheep machine. Well, it's about collecting the resources to make it. It's a live stream. I have to gather the resources to build the thing. If you want the whole video, if you want like to see a video of me like building it, then I mean, come back another stream or just watch the, you know, the YouTube long form video when it comes out. How should I call the log? Are you going to change the name of the log? That's what we like in a stream? Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying, but you're gonna bot the vid? Don't do that. I don't want fake viewers. You know, I mentioned that if the viewers on my stream the other day were fake, they would probably change within the next couple of days and it would show the real amount. And it's been like, I think I did this stream the 7th, today's the 9th, right? Yeah, so it's been a couple of days, and the viewers still are showing up as being high. So it might, I'm thinking it will change. If it's gonna change, it's gonna be like tomorrow it would change, but I hope those viewers were just real. It's hard to know if the viewers were real, but I really hope they were, because, you know, I got really excited, low-key. Like, botting somebody's stream is so cringe. I got really excited because I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many viewers. And then I realized, like, this is potentially bots. And then I got sad. So don't make me sad. That's cringe. That's rude. Dash add redeem beetroot soup. Seems like a really annoying thing to have to craft every time someone redeems that. I guess that would be the point, wouldn't it be? I just feel like That seems like the kind of thing that nobody would use realistically. Is Chula AI or just a dog? What? Chula is an AI dog. Oh, good. I have a Stream Deck, and my Stream Deck, very annoyingly, and this is apparently like a relatively common bug, but my Stream Deck, the fun thing that it does is randomly it will open up a tab to ask me to sign in, sometimes while I'm playing a game, and it causes like a lag spike. And I have signed in 100 times, and it just continues asking me to sign in. So that's really fun. It would be nice if they would change that, if they would, you know, fix that issue somehow. But obviously they're not, they don't feel like it or something. Why did all of my materials all reform? That's so sad. I had removed a bunch of them from the list. The ones that I already had. Alright. Time to get chiseled stone bricks. A bunch of them. A whole 2 shulker boxes. Chiseled stone bricks. I'm going to subscribe because I'm honestly loving this stream. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. And then you'll unsubscribe the moment... Sorry, I'm not saying specifically you. This is just like me making fun of my chatters. Some of them. Not all of them are like this, but the moment that I miss like 5 of your messages in a row, you're gonna be like, why does he hate me? And then you're gonna unsubscribe. Average experience dealing with stream chat. They love to think that I hate them as soon as I miss a few of their messages. Or if they get timed out for being annoying, they love to go be annoying to Alterock. Alterock is one of the mods, and he's a lot of the time the one that times them out. And they love to go and blame Alterock for the timeout and be like, Alterock, why are you so mean to me? Oh, that actually reminds me. There was like low-key a it was a misunderstanding-based ban, and I want to unban the guy who was banned based on the misunderstanding. I forget who they are, but I need to do that. Let me do that before I forget, honestly. They sent me an email. The person got banned, and they sent my business email an email being like, "Excuse me, dear sir, I am so very sorry that you, to contact you like this." They were like very polite. That's why I'm doing a British accent. "But I believe my mute is unjustified. I believe they interpreted it wrong because I said something and they understood it a different way, and I was banned for it." And someone unbanned them because they were nice. He just emailed me. The guy just emailed you? Really? What did he say? How did he find your email? Wait, is your email like publicly listed? Because my email is publicly listed. Don't email me, ideally. I would really appreciate it if you guys don't email me, because that's saved for, it's my business email. It's for, you know, business inquiries. But I do wonder, how did he even find your email? How cool for the wardrobe. That's Essentials mod. Let me find this person. What was their name? It doesn't. Oh, I found their channel. Okay. I'm gonna unban them, and hopefully they will not. Hopefully they will not. I'll respond to them. Okay, I'm emailing them back to let them know that I unbanned them. Play Lucid Dreams. Is that the one that goes, is that the one that's like, wait, how does it go? How does it go? Is that the one that goes like 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch? And you guys know the rest of the lyrics. Is that one? I like that one. If that's the one that we're talking about, I like that one. That's a good song, you know? I don't think so. Nah, I think you're wrong. I think that's the one. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Trust me, chat. Trust me. Wait, actually, is Lucid Dreams the one that's like, I still see your shadows in my room, can't take back the love that I gave you? I don't remember. I don't know Juice WRLD music, so if that's not that one, then apologies. That very well could not be the correct song, and I wouldn't know. Look behind me. No. You know what? You know what's big brain? Chat. If you ever get a call in your house and somebody says like, I'm standing, and somebody says look behind you, just don't. They can't kill you if you don't turn around and look at them. I don't know if you guys know that, but they won't kill you because they want your reaction. They want you to be scared. And so if you just don't turn around, you just keep watching TV, they won't kill you. What's up, Gerald? How's it going? I do remember you. That is the right song? Okay. What's up, Chick-fil-A tree? Oh my gosh, we have the Home Depot tree and the Chick-fil-A tree. This is incredible. What a duo. Wow, what a day to be alive, chat. Why do I have all of this? Like, where did this come from? It's been a long time, it has. It's been so long since last I've seen my son lost to this monster. Hold on, wait, I'm trying to... Oh yeah, that is the dance. Anyways. What a good song. May I add, I feel like the FNAF songs from the Living Tombstone do not get as much love as they should. Those songs are genuinely bangers. Those songs go incredibly hard, even though they're FNAF songs. I feel like without the FNAF songs as well, I probably would not have discovered a lot of the like EDM music that I like now. For sure, a lot of the EDM music that I listen to now was like the FNAF Living Tombstone music, or Living Tombstone music as a whole, was like an introduction to a lot of EDM music for me. Genuinely great songs, though. This live gets 80 likes. I will do a 100 push-up S. What exactly is a push-up S? Oh, wait, I'm actually stupid. I wasn't even trolling there. I'm just being dumb. You will do 100, because you said a 100, and I got confused. You'll just do 100 push-ups? Cool. Sounds good. Wait, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I'm joking. I'm joking. Now we have 2 full shulker boxes of this. Beautiful. I need a bunch of glowstone, bunch of repeaters. Not too difficult. The glowstone one is easy enough as well. The organization is crazy? In a good way or in a bad way? Are you saying I'm organized or disorganized? I was here yesterday. Do you remember me? You told me the 45 degree. Yes. You know, more people should give me some reference for what I should remember them for. I appreciate that you did, because a lot of people just come into the stream and they're like, I was here yesterday. Do you remember me? And I'm like, I'm gonna tell you guys a little industry secret, okay? Sometimes I say that I know them and that I remember them even when I don't, because I don't want them to be sad and I don't want them to stop watching my stream. But if you tell me like I was here yesterday, I did this or that, I'm like 99% more likely to actually know who you are. So that's very smart. I love the new fast crafting that Mojang added, man. It's so good. Nice, 1 shulker box. I could never manage to do something bigger than a raid farm. I physically don't have the patience. That's fair. You will remember me and Home Depot tree. I see. Why so much glowstone? I think it's just the lighting block that is used on the inside of the build. Oh, thank God I locked it, because I accidentally pressed that button instead of materials list. Oh, I'm too far away. I want to say I need 2 shulker boxes probably of glowstone. But if I need more, but if I need less, I'm gonna make 3 and then I'll just put it in a shulker box at home and then I'll have glowstone at home. Yeah, I should be of higher priority than graduating whatever, or than I'm guessing it's high school, but I low-key, you should put me above all else, honestly. Even religion. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Any Tim Robinson fans in chat who understand the reference when I say that? Probably not very many, but hopefully some. How did I... oh, there we go. I was gonna say, what the Sigma? How did I lose 16? So this is your... yeah, this is my... If you guys don't like profanity, cover your ears. This is, in fact, my job. So, yeah. It's a pretty great job, too. Pays well, and I just get to make Minecraft videos. It's pretty great. Yeah. I really cannot complain. Like, genuinely, I'm forever going to be very grateful that I, you know, am able to just make Minecraft videos for money. Like, that's awesome. That's what my dream job was as a kid. And, I mean, it's still my dream job now. But, like, I feel like not a whole lot of people can say that they got their child dream job. Most people, I feel like, are like, you know, one of the things that I always strive for in life, one of my biggest goals in life, has always been, I do not want to be one of those adults who's like, I hate my job, you know? Because a job is such a large part of your life. I could not be unhappy doing my job. I just couldn't do that. And so, I lost another 16. But where did it go? Oh, there it is. How did it get all the way over here? But yeah, like, So I'm glad I have successfully accomplished my goal of having a job that I really like. Saw that episode with my dad on I Think You Should Leave. W. I'm okay if I'm unhappy if it makes those around me happy. If it makes those around you happy, I feel like you'll be happy just by, like, the transitive effect. Like, being around happy people is, like, 99% chance will make you happier. Wow, I have a lot of emerald blocks. At least that's what I would assume. I would think if you're around happy people, you'll probably be happy too. I think that it is possible. It's not for me and it's not for everybody. Some people are fine with the idea of, I will be unhappy at my job, but I will make a lot of money. And since I'm making a lot of money, I'll be able to, like, you know, I'll be able to go on vacations and stuff, and that's what will make me happy. And I think that is, that's not for me, but I think that definitely works for some people. I have a pretty good amount of iron. Should I bring some back home? I probably should. I feel like, I think that I'm running fairly low on iron at home, so I'm gonna just craft up some. I don't have any empty shulker boxes on me. I put them all back in the system. So, we're just gonna do... All right, there we go. I'm just gonna bring this much iron back home. No, you know what? I'll bring a bit more. Boop, 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 boop. Chat, I've been watching Attack on Titan. Chat, a lot of people... a very large amount of people actually have asked me over the course of my life, if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me this, especially on stream, I would have a substantial amount of dollars. A lot of people have asked me if I watch anime, and I am currently watching my first ever anime, which is Attack on Titan. Actually, technically, I watched some of Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and I didn't finish it. But I'm watching Attack on Titan, and it's really good, but man, is that show annoying with the... If you guys have ever watched it, literally every episode ends on a cliffhanger. I've never watched a show that has more cliffhangers. Never in my life. I've watched a lot of shows, and usually they resolve some of the problems by the end of the episode. Attack on Titan does not resolve a single problem in any of the episodes. It takes like 70 episodes before a problem is resolved, and by the time that problem resolves, there are 6 more. That's the point, to keep you watching. It actually pisses me off more than anything. I feel like it's there's supposed to be a balance, and I think it overdoes the balance. Like, if you ask me, I have had no trouble watching shows that... I have had less trouble watching shows with less cliffhangers. Me spoiling the ending of AOT? Yeah, don't do that. You'll get banned. The amount of XP. That's not even that fast of a farm, man. Severance would drive you crazy. I watched Severance, and it was not as many cliffhangers. It was a lot still, but it was not nearly as many. It's like, I don't know, I just feel like it has gotten to a point where, like, it's annoying because I don't have 9 hours to sit and watch it straight through. One of my buddies watched AOT as it was airing, and he said something like he had a less straightforwardly positive relationship with Attack on Titan when he first watched it because he was watching it live, and he just hated how, like, every episode was ending on a cliffhanger. And I said I probably I wouldn't be able to watch it if that was the case. It's just like, it's too many. It's just like annoying. It's to an annoying degree, I think, a lot of the time. Really, really good show, but like I feel like they didn't need to do that. What happened to the sheep freaker? I just was going and getting some resources for it. It's right here. What do you think the next update? I'm on the 4th season. I'm like halfway through the 4th season. Also, I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone because I know the show came out years ago, but like I've been trying to not get things spoiled for me, so I'd appreciate if you guys don't spoil it for me, and I won't spoil it for you guys, but there is, like, for those who have watched, there's, like, a switch-up that happens, and I don't know why it really happened yet, but that's also just pissing me off. It's, like, it seems very weird, and it seems like, right now, it kind of just, like, they might explain it, but right now, it's, like, I'm kind of at a, right now, I was, like, maybe 10 episodes ago, I was like, wow, this is incredible, and right now, I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to continue watching, but, like, I need to in order to, like, know what happens, you know? I kind of hate where the show is at right now. Continue, it's good. Yeah, I know. I'm going to continue. That's what my friend said. I asked them, because I try to ask them so that I don't have to Google things. But, it's kind of a hard watch in terms of, I feel as though you need to have a pretty substantially good amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, critical, like, media watching skills? There's definitely a word for it. Media literacy. You need to have probably more media literacy than I do to really watch the show and like and get it. Because one of the problems that I have with the show, and this is a problem and also a good thing, but the show is super non-linear and at times will jump years into the future with no explanation, barely even telling you that it's in the future. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, why are they all completely, like, acting completely different? And it doesn't explain, right? And so I'm sitting there just confused, and I have to ask my friends and be like, I think it's just a matter of I don't have very good media literacy, or maybe I don't have enough media literacy. I feel like I have decent media literacy. Pesto had really, really bad media literacy when we first met. She got confused by, like, Avengers movies and stuff, and those aren't, like, super terribly confusing. But, yeah, like, I don't know, the random order of events makes it a little difficult to follow at times. How many episodes is One Piece? Yeah, Pesto is my girlfriend, for those of you who don't know. 1,100? Is it good? Is it, like, good that it's 1,000? Also, is it, like, an anthology or something? Or is it, like... Because, like, One Piece... Or if it's, like, one continuous story, that seems like that's, like, the MCU of anime or something. In terms of, like, you know, to fully grasp everything. Obviously with the MCU, you don't have to, like, know every single episode. But, like, you know, to fully grasp the true gravity... Why did it reset? To fully grasp, like, the true gravity of every situation and get every joke, you need to know the past, you know, 10 years of storytelling. And so it's like, some people have a problem with that. I personally love it, because it feels like I get rewarded for being a fan. And I also just think that, like, most of the movies are pretty good, and some of them are, like, incredible. But that's kind of besides the point, but it's okay, bro. Trust, you just have to understand. That coal is going to take you a while to get. I changed, I forget what block I changed it for, but I'm getting a different block. Wait, so I don't know. Did anyone say is One Piece like a continuous story? Also, only has one season, Dash. It's not that long. One Piece only has one season? I don't think that's true. Somebody said it had 1,000 episodes. One Piece seasons has 20 seasons. 21 seasons, actually. One Piece total episodes. Yeah, 1,132. It's coal or not coal blocks. Yeah, I know. I'm changing it, though. Insane amount of filler. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know what, though? I got through Adventure Time, and obviously Adventure Time is not 1,000 episodes, but Adventure Time is a lot of filler. But then Adventure Time is so good once you get to the meat and potatoes of Adventure Time. I don't know if we have any Adventure Time fans in chat, but like if you enjoy a show, Adventure Time is probably not as good as One Piece, or as not One Piece, as Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that it is. But if you like shows where like small details from years ago in the show come back up and matter a lot now, and so like you get rewarded for like paying attention to the subtle details and stuff, Adventure Time is great for that. Adventure Time is just an all-around great show. At worst, it's fun, silly nonsense. At best, it's like tear-jerking, amazing cinema. Absolute cinema. See you later, Swag. Thanks for hanging out. Glad to have you here. Do you enjoy TV shows with a storyline or TV shows like Family Guy where each episode is unaffected? I enjoy both. I love sitcoms. I think that sitcoms are so much fun, and I love watching them. But I also love to watch a good show that just has a story throughout. Two of my favorite shows of all time. These are probably my 1 and 2 favorite shows. Are La Casa de Papel and The 100. The 100 gets a bad rep because the last 2 seasons are, and especially the last season is straight up dog shit. Absolutely, probably the worst fumble I've ever seen in television. But the first 5 seasons of The 100 are literally 10 out of 10. There is nothing wrong with them except, well, from a storytelling perspective, I don't really know what good acting looks like. I'm going to be so for real with you guys. I don't think I've ever really, no. The only time I've ever had a problem. Hey, thank you very much for the raid, Maddie. Appreciate you. How was your stream? The only time that I've ever had a problem with acting is when it's like atrociously bad, you know? But I don't, for whatever reason, I don't pick up on when acting is bad and stuff. I've been told that the acting is bad. The CGI is a little bad at times, but that's because it's the CW and it's a low-budget show. But the 100 has some of the greatest story, in my opinion. It has probably one of the greatest stories of any show I've ever watched. Stream was great. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. We are working on a 64 times scaled up sheep fricker over here. Watch Death Note, my favorite anime of all time, SSS Plus anime. Watch the anime, the live actions suck. You know what I watched years ago? And I don't know if this really counts, but this could have maybe is my first ever anime. I watched the Bleach live action, and I liked that. I've heard it was not that good, but I liked it at the time. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, what am I doing? Let me just throw these onto the floor. We're gonna craft 3. Oh, I actually only need 2 stacks. Come to think of it, I only need 2 stacks of torches. Or 2 shulker boxes of torches. Because I'm trying to make a shulker box of repeaters. First time on Twitch, W. The 100 was great until the last 2 seasons. That's exactly what I was saying. The 100 is literally my favorite show, and I just try to headcanon I just ignore entirely the last 2 seasons. My I just believe in my heart that the last 2 seasons do not exist, and the show ends after the 5th season, and everyone goes and lives happily ever after, and then it's cinema. How often do you watch movies and not enjoy them? I'm not picky in general, I think. I don't watch that many movies, to be honest with you. I'm a big MCU fan. I watch everything MCU. I'm probably gonna watch Ironheart when it comes out, even though a lot of people are saying it's gonna be bad. It looks good to me. I like the MCU a lot. I didn't watch like She-Hulk or like I didn't watch She-Hulk or actually just or like Echo, but Echo I've heard wasn't even that bad. I've just didn't watch it because I didn't have time. And now I watch everything with Pesto, and she wasn't caught up when it was coming out. But point is, I'm a big MCU fan, so I watch everything that the MCU pumps out, and even the stuff that everyone is like, this is the worst piece of garbage that I've ever seen in my life, I'm like, that was pretty entertaining. Like, so that's why I said I don't think I'm very picky. I really don't think I'm too much of a picky movie watcher or anything. I just, like, if it's entertaining, like, obviously, like, Thor 4 was not, like, absolute cinema. It wasn't amazing, but I didn't hate it either. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, did not think there was anything really wrong with that movie, to be completely honest with you guys. I thought it wasn't the best, but I didn't think it was bad by any means. And so I'm not a picky watcher. I love the MCU. Yo, W. Are you gonna watch Ironheart? Is this the first time you have touched Redstone? No. I've touched Redstone a lot. They weren't the best, but they were solid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are like, they were awful, and I'm like, man, it was like they were not bad movies. They just weren't to the standard that the MCU had set. I would also give them like a 6 or 7, probably like a 6 out of 10. Also, people hate on the Marvels a lot. I think Captain Marvel, I think The Eternals is the only Marvel movie that I genuinely was like, this is bad. This one, The Eternals, I genuinely thought was bad. And Captain Marvel, I think I genuinely might have thought was bad. And then The Marvels totally redeemed it. The Marvels was a great movie, in my opinion, and you can't tell me otherwise. The Marvels was genuinely a very good movie. Call me crazy. Some Disney Pixar stuff. I actually enjoyed Captain Marvel. Dude, Captain Marvel was just like, if you had Thanos going against, like, Daredevil. That was, and like, there were no stakes. Captain Marvel barely got beaten up. The story was weak. The action scenes were weak. Okay, actually, the story was weak in the Marvels as well, but I shit you not, if you haven't watched it, you can probably find them on YouTube. The Marvels has some of the best, most creative, amazing fight scenes in all of the MCU, and it was so much fun to watch. I was smiling the whole time, just because the fight scenes were so fantastic, and whoever the fight choreographer was on that movie needs, you know, a massive raise, because they did an amazing job. A lot of people hated on Shang-Chi. Did they? I didn't hear anyone hate on Shang-Chi, to be honest. I thought Shang-Chi was one of the relatively universally liked movies after Endgame. At least I've heard a lot of critics say that, like, Shang-Chi was good. I don't personally recall ever seeing anyone be like, Shang-Chi was bad. But you know what? I mean, you know, could be just like different circles of people. Interesting. I remember reading all over people didn't like it at first. That's crazy. I loved Shang-Chi. Wait, hold on. Hold on, chat. Let me find him. It's Morris. It's Morris, chat. I love Morris. Morris is so cute. Anyways, guys, that's Morris. My girlfriend Pesto got me him. When we watched Shang-Chi together, Pesto is such a great girlfriend, chat, just so you guys know. When we watched Shang-Chi together, I was like squealing over how adorable Morris was, and she remembered that and then just got me him for like some gift, and it was so sweet. And I love Pesto. Pesto's my girlfriend, for those of you who don't know. Well, that's her online name. Man, I'm not getting enough freaking stone. Up. I just need to throw this back into that pile, and then we should be good. When will you get to building? Oh, I don't know, man. What did you think about Moon Knight? Moon Knight was amazing. Moon Knight was a really, really good show. Very unique from the normal Marvel stuff. Super good, super fun to watch. Moon Knight was great. I hope we see more of him, although we very well might not. But Moon Knight was like probably... out of the first, like, 6 or so MCU shows, Moon Knight was probably, like, number 3 behind WandaVision and Loki. Dash casually just playing Minecraft. Dash casually just crafting a whole shulker box of redstone repeaters. We got redstone repeaters now. I don't know why I'm saying redstone repeaters. I don't know if I've ever said the whole name before. Okay, bunch of furnaces time. I should have more than enough. Is this just empty? Okay, it is. I'll just load it into the system over here. I should have more than enough frickin' cobblestone. Dash is so cool, thank you. Use auto crafters. Crafting it by hand is most likely faster, just because it would take me a while to set up the redstone for it. To craft them otherwise. I almost was just trying to craft furnaces in my inventory, which, in case you don't know, you can't do that. That's not a thing you can do, so silly me. How many stacks of furnaces do I need? 14 more? Okay, I'm just rounding up, so... Oh goodness me, oh my, that is a lot of furnaces. I love being filthy, stinking rich though, because that is probably enough, right? Here's the plan, okay, watch this. Oh, it was supposed to, all the items were supposed to not land on the shulker box. That was the plan. They're all just spewing everywhere, and I don't like this. This plan is terrible, chat. This plan went horribly. Abort mission. Terrible plan alerted. I actually feel like I've already made way more furnaces than I need to. But now I'm just committed. I'm just crafting all of this cobblestone into furnaces, and if I ever need 7,000 furnaces, I will have the 7,000 furnaces that I need. I have so much cobblestone that it's really not a problem. So, you know, it is what it is. She-Hulk sucked. You know what's really interesting? I watch a few like Marvel related YouTubers like the Nando Cut, and the Nando Cut like staunchly defends She-Hulk and says that it's really good. I have not watched it personally, so I can't form an opinion. I have heard that people didn't like it, But some people did, and, you know, the Nando Cut is someone whose opinion I respect, so I don't know. You know, it might suck, it might not, I don't really know. I already answered what season of AOT I'm on. I'm on season 4. I was doing that 137 furnace speedrun challenge. Oh yeah, you get, isn't it like a whole inventory full of furnaces is the speedrun? That seems like fun. I imagine the strat is you just build Big Booty 17's cobblestone farm as fast as you can, and then that cobblestone farm gets you an absurd amount of cobblestone. Although, I don't know, does it require slime blocks? I bet it doesn't. She-Hulk was bad, but not as bad as people say it is. Fair. Oh, there's workbenches. I now just have a ton of those. Look at all my beacons, chat. I'm very wealthy, in case you don't know. Not in real life. I'm only moderately wealthy in real life. Gotta love that YouTube money. But in Minecraft, bro? Dude, you know, if Minecraft became real life, like, if I got put into the Minecraft world, I would be like Jason Momoa's character, where he wanted to go get diamonds. I would become the richest man in the world, because I would be the first person to clip onto the nether roof ceiling and build my gold farm, and I would just win. I would just be so rich. Why are you making this? Because it's fun. What is your motivation for the build? I'm working on something big and I need motivation. My motivation for the build is that I like doing it. I also am going to eventually make a YouTube video on it, so that helps too. But it's mostly just like passion for, I don't know, I just think this is funny, and I think it's fun to build. I came back 20 minutes later and he still hasn't started. I at no point said that I was going to start. Bro, look at the items that I need. Do you think I'm going to get all of these in one stream? You think I'm going to get this in 20 minutes? Money is my only motivation. What about, I would say an inappropriate language, but that's disrespectful. What about respectful women? Or men, or whatever your gender of choice is? What about them? That's a motivation for some people. There we go. Alright, that's all the wood we need, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, that is. Okay, there we go. We got all our oak wood. No way, the first video in 3 months. This is a long for, or well, this won't come out for a while. The Squid Game season 3 or Village Game season 3 is probably gonna come out sooner than this will, because I don't think I'm gonna finish this until after Village Game. This project is so big that it's realistically probably gonna come out in a while from now. I really need to lock it and do some editing. Tomorrow, I made a short today. I do every other day shorts, as you may or may not have noticed. So tomorrow I should lock in and do some editing on a long form video. I already have multiple filmed. I just need to actually edit them. I feel like the easiest one for me to do would be Witherstorm Part 2. So I might do that just so I can get something out eventually. What do I have to do tomorrow? Yeah, I should really just work on a long form. The last time I worked on a long form video was straight up like 2 months ago. It's really bad. To be fair, the past 2 months I had school, which when I had school, I had pretty much no time to work on long form. Then I had finals, which, I mean, still school, but then I had barely any time to even make shorts. Then I had a week of no school where I was preparing as many shorts as I could for when I went on vacation. Then I had a week where I went on vacation, but it's been a while since I've done long form, so I want to get back into long form. I want to just make long form. Like, long form is currently not my priority, but I would like to get back to making more of it, is the main thing. I'd like to get to making more of it. Or like more often. My goal for this year, chat, is 2 long form videos. If I get 2 long form videos out, I know that's not a high bar, but I would be happy just because that is twice as many long form videos as I got out last year. Who's calling me? I have a no caller ID person right now. Chat, which one of you is calling me? Stop it. I don't want you guys calling me. 2 long form videos, that seems like a lot for you. Yep. That's the goal. The goal is to do 2. If I can do 2, I will be pleased with myself. I mean, ideally, I would love to do more. I originally wanted, like, I have so many that I can edit. The problem is my editing style. The problem is my editing style is not, like, an easy editing style to, for, like, a random editor to emulate. So it's hard for me to give the editing work to anyone else. Sheepfricker might not necessarily come out this year. I don't know. You look away every time I comment? Sorry, bro. Did the no caller ID person call me again? Okay, hold on. I have to answer this because they just called me like 3 times in a row. Okay, chat. That was the most absurd. That was the most absurd phone call I've ever been on, and I really hope that that screen recording I did picked up the audio so that I'm not going to show it to you guys. Wait, hold on. Let me check if it recorded. That's so tragic. It did not record the audio. So I have only my memory to go off of. Good. That's good. Why would I want the screen recording of the phone call to record the audio? Okay, the cliff notes of what happened, chat, is this random person calls me. A random phone number, and she calls me 3 times. So the third time I'm like, maybe it's someone I know. So I pick up and she's like, hey, it's like, I forget what she said her name was, like Krista or something. It was something with a C, I think. She says she knows me, and I'm like, I don't know anyone with that name. And she's like, yeah, I know you from this school. And she says the school that I go to. So I'm like, that's crazy. And then she's like, we had robotics class together. And I'm like, I have never taken a robotics class. And I'm like, how did you get this number? And she says, like, on our campus, there was like a Chinese food truck, and she was eating from it, and then some girl like walked away, dropped her phone, and out of her phone case popped a slip of paper with my phone number on it. Then when I asked, and then she was like, your number is this, right? And she was 1 digit off of my phone number. So this girl, somehow, there was somebody else's phone number in there. She mistyped it, called me, and then she was like crying me, asking me for advice on like her relationship and like her friends. And then she was like asking me to go to the bar, to like our local bar with her, and being like, I think we're gonna be good friends. And she was very clearly very drunk. And dude, oh my gosh, I'm so mad that audio did not save, because that was so funny and I wish I had it. What was the number? It was a no caller ID number, so I literally can't even call her back. And I was tempted to try and like ask for her number so that I could, but I have a girlfriend and I was worried Pesto, I don't know if Pesto would be like mad about that. It's genuinely just like, I'm so curious. She's like in my grade, she goes to my school, somehow randomly got my number. Like, I'm just like so curious, you know? Like I wanna learn more if I wasn't streaming. I hope they get the help they need. Yeah, true. It's definitely a very weird story. I was confused because, and I'm glad I asked for clarification, because I was confused because I was like, who would have been at my school that would drop their phone and my phone number would pop out of it? And it's probably that like that is their phone number, or that's like their boyfriend's phone number or something, or their parents' phone number, and it popped out of their thing, and then it turned out, you know, that they mistyped by 1 digit to my number. And I'm so sorry for the silence for 25 minutes, but like I couldn't hang up for multiple reasons. 1, because of curiosity. 2, because this girl, bro, every time I would be like, I'm so sorry, I have to go, she would be like, you can't hang up on me, I'm so lonely and sad, I need you. Like, bro, this was the most wild interaction I think I've ever had with another person. She like was genuinely like begging me to stay on the phone, and I eventually just said like, I have to go, and she's like, please don't hang up on me, and I was like, and she continued talking, and then I was like, I'm sorry, I have to go, and I just hung up. She also like invited me to her sorority. I really should have gotten her phone number. I want to like, Oh, shit, because it didn't record. I don't even know what her name is. I feel like Pesto likes to stalk people, and Pesto is almost certainly going to want to stalk whoever this is, and I don't know what her name is. How many times did you say, dang, that's crazy? Yeah, there were a lot of times where I was just like, She was, like, asking me for advice on, like, very personal stuff. Like, she told me that one of her friends is, like, dating her crush, or, like, her best friend is dating her crush, and she's like, what do I do? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, why are you asking this random stranger for advice on this? What is happening? I wonder if Pesto's around. I need to tell her this. You're the best YouTuber. Thank you. You should have acted twice as drunk. Like, my hair colors, purple is my favorite. She said she plays Minecraft. W, because she was like, are you doing something right now? I hear typing, and I was like, she heard me typing these messages, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just playing a game. And she's like, and she's like, and when I said I needed to go, she was like, what could you possibly be doing at this time? And so I was just like, dude, she was like grilling me. I'm like, I'm playing a game with my friends. They're waiting on me. She wanted to play Just Dance with me. She said like, I could imagine us being really good friends, and we play, like, we get really drunk and we play Just Dance and we do Rasputin together. Like, bro, that was the most fever dream phone call I've ever had in my life. That was genuinely insane, and I can't believe that I didn't get that on recording. At least I'm pretty sure that I didn't. I don't know why that didn't record correctly, because I screen recorded it. Wouldn't it record the audio? I recorded out loud. You could have made a life brand you sold. Well, it's like a random woman, and I don't really feel like Pesto would like that. Also, random thing, she said that she's has to go to court on Monday for assault. She said that somebody was mean to her at her job, and she, like, threw food at them, and they're now suing her for assault. I told you guys, this is, I'm sorry for the lack of talking for 25 minutes, but, like, could you have hung up? I literally had to just, like, stay on the call, because I literally had to find out what was going on. You're faking? Bro, I'm not. I swear on Chula's life, bro. I swear on Chula's life, this is what she said. How much lore did you get in 25 minutes? Dude, I got a lot of lore, bro. She was like, I'm having a really bad week. Oh, did I mention when that phone number fell out of like the girl in front of her at the Chinese things, like at the Chinese shops, when the phone number fell out of the girl's phone, I think, she also mentioned, she was like, I've been having a really bad week. First, like, I'm getting sued for assault. Second, my best friend is dating my crush. Third, the Chinese food I got was bad. I don't know if that means she got, like, food poisoning, or if that means, like, that that it was just, like, tasted bad, but dude. On Chula and Pesto, yes. I swear on my life. I could not make this up, bro. I could not make this up. That is the most absurd phone call that's ever happened in the history of ever. You should cheer her up. Dude, I think I did it sometimes. What it also, dude, I swear, it sounded like I was on a prank phone call, bro. I was expecting one of those, like, radio hosts to pop out and be like, hey, this is, Jimmy Kimmel in the morning, and your girlfriend told us to prank call you and see what would happen. Like, that's what it sounded like. Did you make her subscribe? I did not tell her that I was streaming. I feel like she wouldn't want to, or I wouldn't want her to know that I streamed this conversation. Well, I didn't stream it because I muted it because, like, she said like, oh, I go to the school that you go to, and she said the name, and I don't want you guys to know that. Did she call you back after you hung up? She did not. I was wondering if she would. If she does, if she did, there's no way for me to call her back, is there? Because it was no caller ID. No, I think I might be able to click on this phone number and it might call back. She asked me, like, are you gonna call me back tomorrow when you're not busy? With Pesto's permission, I might, because I just need to know the lore of this I don't know, I need to know the lore of this person. We were also on the phone for almost 30 minutes. She was like, I feel like I'm making a really good friend right now. Why do you think I would pull up at your school? I mean, I don't, but I just don't want anyone to know where I am. She's a sim, bro. Dude, that was just so absurd. I want to know more lore. This girl's gonna be like, she's gonna tell me like some more insane stuff, I'm sure. You can be her lawyer. Oh, perfect. That's why I just texted Pesto and said like, can I FaceTime you? I'm convinced. I'm like fairly convinced. I'm fairly convinced that this must be, like, surely it's something that Pesto and her friend set up or something. Pesto is not one to do this kind of thing, so it would be very out of character for her. But, like, I just can't imagine what else it would be, right? Like, I don't know what else it could possibly be. I don't know what else it could possibly be. I mean, and the other thing is the odds are so slim too, because what are the odds that the person whose phone number she found, one digit off, was my phone number? Like, that is insanely small odds. I think, at least. I think that's got to be, like, insanely small odds. I creeped a girl out once, or because my friend flashed her phone number, and since I have photographic memory, and so I memorized it and made a song out of it and sang it to her. There was this kid in my high school who, oh, wait, Pesto's FaceTiming me. Let me just text her and say, okay, I'm rolling the credits. I have to end the stream. Chat. The kid in my school, you know how, like, autistic people have, like, a little superpower? Some of them, they're, like, really, you know, they know a lot about trains, or they can, like, memorize dates. This kid could memorize people's birthdays, and he went up to like, one of the popular girls in our school one time in our gym class, and he said to her, he goes, "Your birthday is February 6th. He just stated to her as a fact what her birthday was and that it was coming up. And that was insane. Oh, I think that girl just tried to call me back. That girl just tried to call me back. This is insane. Okay, chat. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna try to record, if I get on a call with her, I'm gonna record it over my mic, hopefully. So I'll play it on speaker and record it through my microphone so that we can hear it. But I'm so sorry, I have to end the stream. I have to tell Pesto what just happened. That was insane. 6/20/25 Sheep Fricker Part 2. Thank you guys for hanging out. Peace out, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.